Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the vlog. If you're new, I'm Callie. Nice to meet you. I do lifestyle vlogs. My main focus of my channel is romanticizing your life. I love talking all things mental health, fashion, and making life feel more fulfilling every day. That's what I'm all about. So hit the subscribe button if that sounds like something you're interested in. Today we're going to be talking about living life slowly. So when I say that, I'm kind of like aiming for like the European lifestyle, slow living, relaxing kind of vibe. However, I'm applying that to my life and I live in corporate America, you know? So I'm going to just kind of talk about how I apply those values to my life and how I've been working on applying those to my life. If some of you don't know this, I just moved to Florida, literally left my whole career in Utah, left everything, left all my friends, like literally started from scratch. I still don't have a job here. I'm working on it. I will keep you updated. I have something in the works right now on the slow living lifestyle. I'm gonna just talk about my take on it and what I think about it. Obviously you saw that I was able to go see the sunrise, which I guess doesn't sound like it's on the lines of slow living, but when I say slow living, I mean doing everything you do in a more relaxed manner. And since I haven't had a job, that's something I've had to learn how to do because it's something that doesn't come easy to me. Even with not having a job, I just get stressy about different things. Like if my day doesn't go the way I planned, I get stressy. If things don't happen when I want them to happen, if the expectations I have in my head aren't met, I tend to get a little freaky outy. So I'm working on that, and slow living is a part of that. I have my little green smoothie that I picked up this morning. So good. Since I am in the process of getting a new job, I might have to wake up early for this job. I know I'm gonna have to wake up earlier than I'm used to because I haven't had a job. Lately I've been attempting to see the sunrise every morning and make that a reward for getting up early, because I feel like that's gonna help train me to get up early if I can be up before the sun. If I like train myself to wake up while it's still dark, I think that could be potentially a good thing. So I'm trying it out. I'm just seeing if it works for me. And I also want to say that I don't think waking up early is for everyone. And I didn't think it was for me for a while because I thought I was more of a night owl. Now I'm kind of leaning towards the idea that I'm adaptable and that I can be a night owl and I can also be a morning person. I'm really fluid in that way. But I think it's hard for me to make changes and stick to changes. I think that once I'm a morning person and once I've kind of learned to do this and train myself to reward myself with the sunrise, I think I'll be better at it. As for right now, we're in the training process, so. And you know, I had this idea in my head of doing this week, going and seeing the sunrise and getting a green smoothie, but I actually was gonna go to the gym this morning. And I woke up and I was having such a hard time getting out of bed. And one thing I've realized about myself is I have to want to do something. I really am done forcing myself to do things that just don't feel right. And I feel like sometimes I feel right to work out and sometimes I don't. And I do want to move my body in some way today. So whether that's a hot girl walk or whether I go to the gym at sunset, whether I go to the pool and swim a little, but going to the gym didn't feel like the right way to move my body, and I didn't feel like moving my body when I woke up this morning. I guess living intuitively is different, but to me that kind of goes hand in hand, like living slowly and living intuitively. So when I woke up and felt like I didn't want to go to the gym, I thought, well, you know, another idea I had for a morning this week was going and getting a green juice and making that my kind of reward and reason to go out and be up in the morning early. So I did that instead because it felt right. I don't think that, you know, living slow has to do with like the time you wake up. It's just how you wake up. I didn't do my makeup. I didn't rush out the door. I just said, you know what? I'm gonna hit the sunrise. I missed a little bit of it, but I was like, you know what? It's okay. I'm gonna see as much of it as I can. And I saw a lot of it. But that's gonna be the focus today, is kind of living slow and showing you how I incorporate that in my life. I'm still working on it. I'm not the type of person to live life slowly. I'm very stressful and I'm very on edge a lot of the time. I have a lot of anxiety. I deal with depression. But I also believe that me saying that I can be very stressed out and anxious isn't necessarily part of my personality and who I am, and I believe that I can change that and work on that. Mental illness is a little different. Like, you know, anxiety and depression, a lot of times you can't really control them, but for me, I can come up with coping mechanisms that help me work through them, and living slowly is a really good way to find a healthy balance for your life and to help with anxiety, because I stress myself out a lot by doing things too fast, and it's kind of funny because it doesn't even really get done faster because I'm so stressed about it. Does that make sense? Like, I'm so stressed about something that I make it take longer. And it would have taken less time if I would have just slowed down, thought about it, and moved through it slowly. It's time to make some food. I probably should have eaten earlier, but I didn't. My friend Shelby is gonna come over, which will be fun. Another thing I wanted to mention with like living intuitively and living like more slowly and kind of going with the flow of life, I'm working on being more spontaneous, and if something feels right to do, then doing it regardless of what I have planned. Like I had written down that today I was gonna draw by the pool. I really did not want to go draw by the pool. It just didn't feel right today. But Shelby texted me and she wants to go to a little witchy store today to get some crystals, which you know I love that. I thought, you know what, it's not like in my schedule today, but that doesn't matter because I can change it around because that feels right and that feels better to do today. So living in a more relaxed, flowy way. I mean, I don't know, that's what slow living means to me. And when you think of like the European lifestyle, I guess that's not exactly what it means, but I also was planning on taking a nap today too. I don't know if I'm gonna do that till after we get back though. I scheduled in a nap today because I feel like that is like slow living, and I never take naps, but I think sometimes I just get really tired and need one every once in a while and don't take it when I need it. So I penciled one in because I feel like I'm not gonna just randomly take one. I don't know. Naps are hard for me, but I think they're good for me. I do want to kind of clean up around here a little bit just to make it like kind of semi-decent for when Shelby gets here. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling this vibe today, even though we're going somewhere. But the messy bun is staying because that's just the vibe today. Sorry, I already started eating it, but here she is. And then I was gonna show you guys too. I got these candles in another video, I believe, and I got these little candle holders for them. Aren't they cute? When I clean, in order to do this in a slow living type of way, I usually put on like a podcast, or today I'm listening to Marco Polo's Catching Up with My Friends. And I'll just like kind of vibe out, light some candles, like spray my little room spray around, like kind of organize. Because I enjoy the part of cleaning that's like organizing and like decorating. But the cleaning part I don't like, so I try to combine the two so I actually enjoy and can like look forward to organizing and making my space feel nice. So why do you get the day off today? You guys, the store that Shelby showed me is so cool. I am obsessed. I'm gonna be spending way too much money there, I'm sure. Look at this cool ring. No, I'm not married, but it's the only finger it'll fit on, and I already have this one on that hand. It's so cute, and this one helps with, I'm trying to remember the stone. They told me what the stone was, but it helps with abundance, specifically financial abundance and prosperity and success. I'm kind of starving. I literally ate popcorn in the car because I was so hungry. I got some what we call spiritual groceries. I'm very happy with it. Brayden's gonna love that place. I'm excited to show it to him. I love seeing raindrops on the palm trees. So pretty. Look at her. She's gorgeous. I definitely think that the vibes for today are cozy vibes. We're gonna leave the screen open. I think what I'm gonna do is light some candles. I'm gonna make some dinner and stay in my sweater. I haven't taken a nap yet. I know I said I was gonna do that. It's getting late, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll do what feels aligned and what feels right at the moment, you know? And let's do my spiritual grocery haul. Palo Santo incense. So these are like little matchstick incenses, so I wanted to try them. This one's French vanilla, and this one is cinnamon. Then I got this little board thing. This is a bracelet. I'm actually gonna wear it right now. Some people cleanse their crystals before they wear them. Some people believe that crystals cleanse themselves. I just kind of do what feels right in the moment. So if it feels right to wear something, I'll wear it, and it feels right to wear this and this, so I'm going to. That being said, I'm going to charge them the next full moon, which is pretty soon here. And if you don't believe in crystals and stuff, that is totally okay. Not everybody believes in them, but I think even if you don't, they work no matter what, because if I believe that this citrine is gonna bring me abundance, I'm going to subconsciously make choices that bring me abundance because I'm using something that I believe helps me with abundance. So it's almost like the placebo effect. Sorry about Hex. Speaking of which, I got this citrine. Oh yeah, I forgot I got one more. Coconut. That is the spiritual groceries haul. I am actually going to light some candles and make some pasta. Have some really nice vibes for dinner tonight, and I have pulled the chairs next to the window so I can watch the rain. We're gonna have a cozy, slow, relaxing, beautiful evening. What you doing? Okay, vibes. Am I right? And I'm gonna make some, I think, spinach tortellini. I just feel like it sounds so good right now. Also, this is dairy-free. Good morning, everyone. It is the next day. I ended up talking to Brayden for the rest of the night, and we watched the Orville together, which is such a crazy show, you guys. It's so good. Oh my God, it's so good. The Orville, it's on HBO. No, it's on Disney Plus, actually. The one thing I do regret about last night is I fell asleep before I could do my night routine. So I was so tired last night, and I fell asleep at like 9. I really think I should have taken that nap. I think I am gonna take a nap today though. Just like I said, I think sometimes I need to catch up almost on sleep. I decided to vlog today too, and just kind of live life slowly as well today. I do have some plans today though. I am going to volunteer at that place that I was telling you guys about in another video. I love it. This will be my 3rd time volunteering there. And I'm also gonna go to the pool at 12 because I woke up this morning and really wanted to go to the gym. And I woke up before the sunrise, just like I've been planning to. I've been doing really well with that, but I don't always like leave and get out of the house. I thought that that was kind of what I wanted to do, but maybe that's not an everyday thing. I think as long as I am awake before the sun is up, like if it's still dark when I wake up, that's my goal basically. I woke up before the sunrise today and fully planned on going to the gym, and I just like didn't feel like it felt right. I was like, you know what? I don't want to. I'm gonna be just like fighting with myself if I do that. Instead of fighting with myself, I'm just gonna do what feels right, and I'll just take a swim later. So I'm gonna take a swim because I really do want to do something active today, even though exercising and like doing like a gym workout doesn't feel right. I just want to be active. So we're gonna go for a swim at 12. I'll volunteer later tonight. And I actually did book a yoga class for tomorrow. There were some options for today, but it just, I don't know, I was not finding the motivation, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna book one for tomorrow, and then if I can't find the motivation tomorrow, I've already got the class booked, so I gotta just do it, you know? I got to do things when I want to do them and when it feels aligned to do them, I've found, or it just doesn't go well. So that's what I'm practicing as of now, is doing things when I want to do them and not forcing myself to do something if it doesn't feel like the right moment. And I do think us as women like go through these different, you know, cycles throughout the month where we are more motivated, where we're more restful, and I think it's important to listen to your body and what it needs in that moment. That's kind of what I'm following. I'm gonna make some breakfast. Avocado toast, of course. I do have to edit a lot today. With me not having a job, basically what my days look like is editing all the time and making content, editing content, making content, editing content, and then finding time to hang out with the friends I've made here. And that's pretty much my life right now. So I'm excited for it to get busier, and I'm going to Marco Polo my friend like I do every morning and send her my intention for the day. Everything that's going in my little pool bag. I've got my towel, I've got my sunglasses, I've got headphones, got a little crystal, and then my book that I'm gonna read, maybe. That's all going in here. It is nap time. It's time to set the cozy vibes because I really want to take a nap before I go volunteer. Also, I'm wearing Brayden's clothes, so missing him. Here's my galaxy light, all the vibes, and obviously I can't put music in it because I'll get copyrighted, but I usually listen to lo-fi when I sleep, so that's what we're gonna do. And you know, it's funny because this apartment really doesn't get much light, but it is just a lighter time of day and it's still pretty light in here, so I actually thought it would be darker because it's so dungeony in here, but that's okay. I don't feel like it's a good idea to take a nap for longer than like an hour. Although I did see a study that said that half-hour naps were the best. So maybe I'll try a half hour. And then if I feel like that's too short, I'll go for like an hour, but not longer than that. I don't want to feel like more tired. Time for sleep. So I finally got dressed. This is the cute little fit. I'm gonna go volunteer. I had a lovely little nap. I think I slept for like 30 minutes and once I got myself to actually like get up, it was really nice. I think 30 minutes is actually a really good time. Maybe I will do that again if I like need energy. Just take a quick 30-minute power nap, you know? I feel like the Europeans are onto something with their middle of the day nap that they do. And the slow living, I'm gonna try to incorporate it even though my life is gonna get really busy here pretty soon. I think it'd be really good for me to, if I need to, take a little power nap. And obviously I'm gonna be working pretty soon here, so I won't be able to do that every day. Just kind of incorporating some of the things that I've learned with slow living, like doing things very intuitively and doing things when they feel right and not rushing, because it really doesn't make you go any faster, you know? Sorry the lighting is bad. I'm just taking off my shoes here and it is pretty late. I feel like with this vlog, I hope it seemed on theme. I really was focusing on, you know, living life slowly, but also living my life as normal and just taking that into account. I hope that you can also try to find ways every day to live life a little bit more slowly and not take everything so seriously. I was late to my volunteer shift because I ran into some really bad traffic. I left early and still a lot of things here I leave early for and then I simply don't get there on time because I'm not familiar with the area and I make a wrong turn or I run into traffic. But I got there pretty late and then when I got in, I was like apologizing to everybody, but I also took it slow. Normally when I am late to something or I'm in traffic, I literally panic and then I make decisions that make me even more late. It's like when it rains, it pours, you know? You know how when you are late to like work, you have your coffee and then for some reason your coffee spills everywhere and it's like, why would this happen today when I don't have the time? Ow, dude, why are you so rude today? Hey, leave me alone. Stop being mean to me. She's literally so mean, you guys. I get bullied every day. So I took it slow today and I get there and literally no one was upset that I was late. I was only 5 minutes late. Nobody even really noticed and we moved on very quickly. And if I would have freaked out and been worried about it, one, I probably would have been more late because I would have been so panicked that I would have made like the wrong decision when I was trying to take directions, you know, because when you're panicked, you just don't make the decisions very well. And I would have probably just been even more late because I'd be panicking in my car to get all my stuff. But because I slowed down and just took it slow and just walked in and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna like run and freak out because it's not really gonna do anything for me to worry. And so I did, and it wouldn't have done anything if I would have worried. It probably would have made things worse and nobody cared. Everything was fine. I got there and we still were able to do the event that we needed to do and we volunteered and set up everything and I was able to participate in pretty much everything. I wasn't really that late. So I guess my point here is that we don't have to be rushing all the time in our lives and it's okay to slow down and just relish life, you know, just take it for moment by moment. I guess that's a good note to end the night on and to end the vlog on. I'm gonna do my night routine, get ready for bed. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it was helpful for you. I honestly didn't really like look up any definitions or really look up European style slow living. I just kind of went with my own definition, which is just not rushing things and just enjoying life and pausing to soak in all the moments and not stressing about every little thing and just not taking it so seriously and just taking it slow. And that doesn't mean not being productive. That doesn't mean being lazy. I feel very productive and I almost feel like more productive in some ways because I got more done because I wasn't so panicked about getting it done. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I hope this video helped someone and impacted you in a positive way, inspired you, anything positive. I hope you were able to get from this video. Thank you so much for watching. It seriously means the world to me. I'm honestly just a girl who just moved to a new city, who's trying to figure it all out, and honestly is just vlogging it and see where the vlogging goes. I want to inspire people with these vlogs. I want to help people with these vlogs. It'd be nice if someday I could make money doing this, but also what's more important to me than that is just making an impact on people in a positive way. So I hope that I am doing that for you. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!